Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, welcome everyone to NBA basketball. So the Timberwolves win the tip, and a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the 1. Edwards can't hit. Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Towns passes to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Fires from 14. And the jumper is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And that one's good. Irving.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Launches a 3. No good on the shot. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. McDaniels passes to Conley. Back to Edwards. There's the 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Doncic. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. For 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting. From Luka, you must contest.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Irving against Edwards. The 3, and Irving, the bucket on the assist from Doncic. Irving's got 8.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Towns. Back to Daniels. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8 points now. Knocks down the triple.
Well, there is a special nature to Kyrie Irving's ability to answer back with the 3.
Towns. Jones grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, mentioned, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. 4-point game. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Edwards for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Doncic on the wing. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Conley passes to Edwards. Releases. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Doncic against Conley. The floater, and the layup is good by Doncic. Doncic has got 8.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Conley looking for an opening. Towns for 3. Jones grabs the board. The Mavericks leading. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Irving finds Doncic. Offline with a 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Conley passes to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. He's got 12.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Doncic. Dallas no good that time either. Morris passes to Towns. Over Washington. And the jumper from the wing offline. Good if it goes. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
We've got Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green, and it's Lively in at the 5. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Will Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Shot is good by Edwards.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Hardaway against Edwards. Pass to Irving. The three is up. Minnesota with a rebound.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Back to Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 17.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hardaway against Edwards. Kleber, screen on Edwards. Outside Irving. From deep three-point land. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Wow, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Now here's Green. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
Washington's checked in for Kleber. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Morris.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
The shot by Conley, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Green. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Irving against Conley. And it's Irving missing. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now Reed. Outside Conley. Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving for 3. Offensive board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Reed. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot is good by Edwards.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Nice move. It's blocked by Gobert. Conley against Irving. Back to Conley. To the inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns comes in for Reed. And McDaniels is subbed in for Anderson. Here's Edwards. It's tipped. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Irving. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Irving's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Towns taking his time here. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Irving. Doncic on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 11.
Well, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Edwards with it. He's guarded by Irving. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Jones. Still Still no points. Washington's shot is good.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Conley passes to Edwards. Shakes him. And he lays it in. Edwards got 26.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic punches it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Towns. It's stolen by Washington. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Outside Irving. Here's Jones. And here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking for an opening. Over Irving. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForte. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for Minnesota. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
Well, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
Doncic hits them both. Here's Conley. He's scoreless. Towns outside. About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Edwards. And Gafford with the block. They recover it. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. The lead is 2. And the dunk by Gafford.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Conley passes to Edwards. Driving in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
And the second free throw is good. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Doncic against Conley. And it's Doncic missing.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Towns, and he drops it in from the low post. Towns has got his second basket on the night.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Outside Irving. Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes for us.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Edwards against Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a three. Doncic! Count it!
Well, you see, Luka doesn't shoot a ton of corner threes, but boy, he's not going to pass on a good look.
Conley against Doncic. And Edwards, here we go. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 33.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Pass to Gobert. Towns, left side. Gets stolen by Washington. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Washington. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Towns for 3. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
And Dallas calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota on D. Trailing by 5. Green, the pass to Doncic. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter here. From 17, count it. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Ball's going up the court. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's just a 2-point Dallas lead. Here's Doncic. 26 points for him. Here's Lively. Outside, Green. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Hardaway, the pass to Lively. Ooh, good finish at the rack off a slick feed. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Alexander Walker. And another 3 from Minnesota.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Towns. From deep, Conley. And another three from Minnesota.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out. It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Towns up top for the lead. Can't hit that one.
To me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his defense.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Tim Hardaway is out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Lively in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. To the paint. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Outside Edwards. Over Irving. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Morris. Edwards has got 35.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
The Timberwolves shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. And there's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Morris against Doncic. From the elbow. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Outside Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Timeout. Edwards has got 39.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Jones, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For three, Hardaway. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards for three, and the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Baseline try. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 44.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Hardaway. Outside Jones. Lively with the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Here's Reed, clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called, the Mavericks. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed, and Karl Anthony Towns subbed in for Anderson. Pass to Gafford. Doncic outside. Gafford with a screen on Edwards. From deep, here's Doncic. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 18 points now here in the second half.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Back to Conley. Here's Towns. Gobert. Oh, Gobert cleans it up. Wow.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Kleber. Shot clock at 6. Gafford with the ball. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Hardaway. Over to the wing. Towns outside. Pass to Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Being the number 1 overall pick always comes with expectations to deliver in the clutch. Standing at the free throw line in just such a moment, Mr. Anthony Edwards, what you got? Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Kleber. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Edwards against Irving. Count it!
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Gafford with a screen on Edwards. Irving for 3. Edwards pulls it in. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gafford passes to Kleber. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. Doncic finds Kleber. From behind the arc. That shot is off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kleba outside, fires the three. Oh, he drained it from downtown. And so it's Minnesota with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Thank you.